Hi guys, let's look at the next question. Question number 10 part 2. So the last video we were on question 1. We moved to question 10 directly because question number 2 to question number 9 is not in your syllabus. Right? So we will not do them. Those questions involve complementary angles and other properties which are not in your syllabus. So let's look at question number 10. Question number 10 part 2, cot square a upon cosec a minus 1. I know that there is a relation between cot and cosec. Let's try and apply it. So it is cot square a is equal to cosec square a minus 1. So I start with the left hand side. So instead of cot square a, I write it as cosec square a minus 1 upon cosec a minus 1 minus 1, and this is since cot square a is equal to cosec square a minus 1. Perfect. So now the numerator is in the form x square minus y square, which means I can write this as x plus y multiplied with x minus y upon cosec a minus 1. I notice that one thing is common between numerator and denominator, which gets cancelled. So I am left with cosec a plus 1 minus 1, which is nothing but cosec a, which is my right hand side. Done. Hence proved. Next question. Let's look at question number 10 part 4. It says cos a times 1 plus cot a plus sin a times 1 plus tan a is equal to sec plus cosec. So let me try and break everything into sine and cos, and let's see how this works. So this is cos a times 1 plus cos a times cot is cos a upon sin a. Done. I am again started with left hand side. So I have opened the bracket, cos a into 1 is cos a, and cos a into cot a would be cos a multiplied with cos a upon sin a, plus sin a into 1 is nothing but sin a, and this is sin a times tan a can be written as sin a upon cos a. I need to write the reason, since cot a is equal to cos a upon sin a and tan a is equal to 1 upon cot a. Done. So that's the reason why I've been able to convert this here. Let's see what do we get. So I have cos a plus cos square a upon sin a plus sin a plus sin square a upon cos a. How does it help me? Let's try and add them in a manner that will give me 1 somehow, because I need 2 terms with sec, which means I need 1 term with a denominator cos and 1 term with the denominator sin, which is somewhere here. So let me try and add this with this and sin square cos a with this. Let's see how this helps me. So this is cos square a. I'm looking at these 2 terms first. So it will be cos square a plus sin a into sin a, that's sin square a upon sin a. So I have taken these 2 terms. Now I am looking at this term and this term. The LCM would be cos a, and the first term becomes cos square a, and this remains sin square a. This becomes 1 upon sin a plus 1 upon cos a. Reason would be since sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1, and 1 upon sin a is nothing but cosec a, and 1 upon cos a is nothing but sec a. So since 1 upon sin a is equal to cosec a and 1 upon cos a is equal to sec a. This is equal to my right hand side, so hence proved. Done. Simple question but interesting, where we needed to group these 2 terms after opening the bracket separately. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we'll do will be question number 5. Perfect. Question number 10 part 5. Let's look at this. It says sine minus cos into 1 plus tan plus cot. So again, let's try and open the bracket and see if I can get some terms. So let's see. because I can't think of a relation where there is sine. Let's open the bracket. So this will be sine A into 1, which is sine A, plus sine A into tan A, which will be sine A times sine A upon cos A, plus sine A times cot A, which means sine A times cos A upon sine A. Again, I have started with the left hand side. And then next is cos A multiplied with this. So minus cos A into 1 minus cos A into tan A, which means sin A upon cos A minus cos A into cot A, which means into cos A upon sin A. Let's see if something gets cancelled. Cos A and cos A gets cancelled. Sin A and sin A gets cancelled. We'll write the reason in a bit. Let's see if it helps us somehow. This is sin A plus sin square A upon cos A plus cos A minus cos A, correct, minus cos A minus sin A upon cos A. So this is minus cos A and this is minus sin A and this is minus cos square A upon sin A. Cos A and cos A gets cancelled, negative sin A and sin A get cancelled. So this is sin square A plus upon cos A minus cos square A upon sin A. Let's see if I can convert the right hand side into the same thing. Otherwise, I can take the LCM. This will become sin A cos A, and then I'll have sin cube A minus cos cube A. Let's try the right hand side and see if I can get this somehow. So right hand side is sec square A upon cosec square A, which means 1 upon sec square is cos square, so 1 upon cos square A. I have written the question incorrectly. This is not sec square A, this is sec A, because that's what I was wondering. Yeah, so this is 1 upon cos A divided by cosec square, which is 1 upon sin square A, minus cosec A would be 1 upon sin A divided by sec square is 1 upon cos square A. Let's take this is division of fraction, so let's convert the division into multiplication. So this would be 1 upon cos A multiplied with sin square A upon 1 minus, and the second term would be sin A multiplied with cos square A upon 1. This is nothing but sin square A upon cos A minus cos square A upon sin A. Is this the same thing? Yes, sin square A upon cos A minus cos square upon sin A. So since LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. So here we used solve one part separately, second part separately. Now let's just write the reasons. So reason would be since tan A is equal to sin A upon cos A and cot A is equal to 1 upon cot A. This is the two reasons that we did here. Here we did nothing, we just cancelled. And here in this step, the reason would be since sec A is equal to 1 upon cos A and cosec A is equal to 1 upon sin A. These are the two reasons for this step. After that, there is nothing else that we've done. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question and see how we can solve that one. Next question is question number 10, part 8. So in this question, tan plus cot multiplied with cosec minus sin multiplied with sec minus cos. So this is multiplication of 3 terms. Let's see if I can multiply 2 terms first and see how it works, or maybe I can open this separately, open this separately, and open this separately, because tan into cosec is sin upon cos upon 1 upon sin. Let's try. So let's open them separately as sin upon cos. So change into sin and cos. So sin A upon cos A plus cos A upon sin A. That's my first term. I've just converted tan and cot into sin and cos. Next is cosec, which is 1 upon sin A minus sin A. Done. I think this will help me. This will become 1 minus sine square. I think we're going in the right direction. Sec would be 1 upon cos A minus cos A. Again, we have started with the left hand side. Reason would be since tan A is equal to sin A upon cos A. Next reason would be cot A is equal to 1 upon tan A, and cosec A is equal to 1 upon sin A, and sec A is equal to 1 upon cos A. These are the 4 reasons that we've used here. Next, let's take LCM. So this becomes sin square A plus cos square A upon sin A times cos A. This becomes 1 minus sin square A upon sin A, and this becomes 1 minus cos square A upon cos A. Done. Sin square A plus cos square is nothing but 1. This is sin A times cos A. 1 minus sin square A is nothing but cos square A upon sin A, multiplied with 1 minus cos square A is sin square A upon cos A. Reason being, since sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1, so the remaining 2 are variations of the same reason. Let's see what gets cancelled. 1 sin A and this power gets cancelled. This sin A and this sin A gets cancelled. Cos A and 1 power, cos A and cos A. So this means this is equal to 1, which is equal to my right hand side. This is what we needed to prove. So hence proved. Done. That finishes this video for me. Some homework questions. Homework question would be question number 10, part 1, part 3, part 5, not 5, 5 we solved, part 6 and part 7. Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you with the next video.